Alright, welcome back to the new account experience. This is episode 11. When we left off, well, we're doing fine. We hit the point where, we're good enough. The only thing we really need now is a dagger. But yeah, we're hoping to finish Rogue today, hit 5k, which is the easy part, and then get our exalts, which is the shitty part. I'm hoping we get a couple of 3s in, and if we get the 50% chance of the exalt, then we only needed... Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing whatever this is. If we get the 50% chance at the exalt, then we only really need to do 2. We may end up keep doing O3s past that, to be honest, until we get a dagger. It's one of the more... Okay, is this a cult or a void? I need one... What was I, 4 or 5? Oh, never mind. Okay, we're gonna get kicked. What is this? Is this pub halls? I'd assume it's the ARL void up. There's no one else in the... Let's double check that. Who's the raid leader? In lounge. I don't meet the requirements, but let's hope I don't get booted. I'd rather not get suspended from pub halls if at all possible. But we may have to go for it. Hey, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna probably get kicked, but maybe we'll surprise ourselves. Why would you admit that you're 40? First off, 42 dex to max. What are you? That's not possible, right? Well, with that pair of dex, maybe it is. Is that possible? Can you get 42 dex to max on a paladin? I average is like 20. No. How the fuck did you pull that one off? Also admitting to that, you know, that you don't have one of the 3 requirements is insane. I hope to God our paladin doesn't get 42 dex to max. Well, at least we tried. I keep, like, it's a 1 in 6, you know? I mean, you'd think we were... Let me see. Do I need the tomb chest? Otherwise, I'm trashing those. You'd think we'd get it, you know, eventually. No. We do need nests. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably start moving feed power over in a sec. These can all be trashed. Anything else here? Not for now. Yeah, we need 2 more nests. Anything else going on right now? I don't really think so. We could wait in US East, see if anyone's popping nests. I'm amazed it was crowded there and not full. Osank? Let's go look. Let's go look at their website. No. Okay. I could gamble doing more hauls. It's risky when you don't meet requirements. They have nests, but I missed them. Okay, that's fine. I guess we'll just wait in US East. We could go for Closing Realms for a chance at foul, and realistically, if we're doing something, it might as well be something with, like, a chance to drop it, you know? It's kind of a waste to just sit in US East, but also finding realms is a huge pain, and if you only need 1 item, it's kind of frustrating. Murphy's Law, you're never gonna fucking get it, you know? We could just wait for more voids and just risk it, you know? I don't know. Someone popped a fungal cavern. We could do Crystal Mother for the Exalt. I think we're gonna do that. We could theoretically do the Crystal Cavern too for the Fractal Blades. That's a bad idea. I think we'll just stick with this. That's great. I was really kind of hoping that would happen. If not a nest, then fungals. So that works out great for us, to be honest. I don't think we're going to get like a T12 blades, but it's just nice to, you know, actually finish one of the exalts that we needed to. I guess I could also try hard mode shatters for, well, 1, you know, Corzolas. But if they do runs without Rex, it is a double chance at 12, 13, and 14 blades. Which I think I'm willing to go for. I mean, yeah, we have the health for it, you know. Defense doesn't really matter. We might as well go for broke. You know, we might as well try it if they do runs without Rex. It's also where Shatters exalts, so there's that. And if we get a Chrysalis, I guess we're keeping the character alive. You know what? We got 0. It doesn't matter. Hang on, actually. 4 out of 6, I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'll do that later. Uh, Questionable group, but, you know, is public pop, whatever. I don't know why I got that. That was a huge mistake. There's that done. We still need to do nests, dude. How long do I have left in this? Like 3 days? 5. Yeah, that's not worth it. Can I claim anything from this? No, we're pretty close to this, which is a shitload of feed power. Wait, why didn't it just let me claim this? What? Did I already do that? I don't think so. No, okay, what the fuck? Just scam me out of that, I think. No? Oh, no, I'm just blind. Oh my god. Go to jail. There's an O3 head count up in Holy Crew. If they get runes, they get runes. There's an Azimuth's Kingdom ping. Oh, it's 3-4. Yep, not doing that. Can't do that. So if the O3 comes up, we'll do it. But we got 1 exalt, you know. Good enough. We're halfway to the 25 exalts for the sheep, if, you know, that matters. And if we do an O3, we hit 5k, which means we're, you know, technically done with this character and we could kill it then, but I'd like to get exalts. If we do end up suiciding it, then we'll, you know, feed all this. If we just die incidentally, then that works too. But if we end up getting, you know, our exalts, I think I'm just going to suicide it. Oh, shit. Oh, 1,000 feed power. Okay, I don't know why I always thought it was 100. I think it's because a lot of the older skins are 500. Sorry, I think it's because a lot of them are. A lot of the old ones are 500, right? The what is it? The no, it wouldn't be the base skins because those are like free and you can't like naturally obtain them. I think some of the older like the Santa skins are all like 500 or some shit like that. But cool. That's I think the first 1,000 feet power item we've gotten on this character. Everything else is just a mismatch of 800 STs. Oh, blueprint, and we get our 4th star. Banner blueprint. Fuck it, it's new. Doesn't matter. The season ends in like 5 days, and it's just gonna be transferred to our regular, and we're not really using our regular vault. We may end up using it for, well, we lose all our marks. We may end up going regular for 1 character. I don't really know. I probably not, to be honest. I like the seasonal rewards. I think they're interesting. We're just gonna have to like lose all of them, which is fine. Oh, nice. Oh my fucking god. I thought it was a white. I got a fake whited there. Okay. Or I'm just delusional. Oh, that would have been really fucking embarrassing if we didn't get a foul. Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be one of those motherfuckers where we don't get it until like 10k. Okay, we can do shatters. Thank God I'm not going to get demoted for inactivity now. That's such a W. Oh, again, okay. With any luck, we get the 50% chance at the Exalt this run, and we don't have to do another. But I'm fine with it, you know, just for the chance at, I don't know if we get a Gemsbach, like a Monocle, or, and obviously Dire Hatred, Leviathan, Horn, T7 Cloak. So I'm fine doing another one. I'd just rather not. I'd rather just get the Exalt done and then go do Shatters. But, thank God. Genuinely. I'm impressed that we didn't get it from Halls. But I guess we've only done like 2 or 3. We should, by the way, go for those exalts. It's so easy not to is the problem. But now that we meet requirements, it's like we don't need to worry about crashing. So if a run comes up, we should, you know, be responsible and do the fucking run. Alright, give me the exalt. No. Oh well. We got the foul. That's fine. Yeah, fine. Fuck it. We'll do one more. Probably not right now. But yeah, we'll do one more with 3 and probably just the shatters. Nest is gonna be a bit funky, and I think Cult too, but Void should be fine. Okay. We're reaching the end here. Oh my fucking god, I got a vest. Immediately. Oh, what a game. Okay. Welp. I don't really know how low I just dropped there, but I'm alive. I think that's what matters. I'm gonna be honest with you. Holy shit, I should have died. Oh my god, we did it. The last time I did a duo shatters, I was on a 4-4 knight, and the entire fight took 10 minutes. I will say, the fact that this only took us like 40 is actually pretty okay, like for the entire Discord run. Oh, I'm so excited for this blue bag. Oh my god. It's not even possible to get a blue bag. Oh my god, get me out of here. Oh, well, enjoy your triple top. I got a fucking abyssal insignia and a 2-6 prism. Whatever. Get me out. Red bag? I I wait for the day that the game remembers that there were other T6 rings besides attack and vit. Oh, whatever. We get our 1-5 shatters. I'll take it. That is such a foul UPE. That is filthy. Just sat in a crystal and I fucking lived. Nice. Okay. Jesus Christ. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot. We have all of, like, this feed power shit. I was a little worried that we didn't have a lot of it. I knew we had some more. I'm a keep it honest with you guys. You know, we're almost done. You know, let's just wrap this up. You know, I liked Rogue. The vest and the Luminous were a very pleasant surprise. But I think I'm just gonna kind of, you know, wrap it up. I enjoyed the class. This has been a fun experience. It's gone a lot better than Phenol, but I think I'm just gonna get the Exalts and kill it. I really did think about going to 15k. Well, well, I mean, we could go for 15k. We could go for broke. We could go for 15k, and then just kill the character, and just get the star out of the way. You know, something like an early star, either padding for later or, you know, I don't know. There's a cold up. I might as well do it. It's difficult to convince myself to go for the Exalts. But really, yeah, it's 3 Voids, 3 Cults, 1 Nest, and 103. And I think I might just end up killing it there, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I think I'm cool with that. You know what? I had mentioned at some point in a previous episode that I had a problem, I've been saying I want to, like, maybe it wasn't ever explicitly stated, but it's just something behind the scenes, is that I haven't been, like, because I wanted this to be like 45 episodes about, and I'm like, wow, like last time I hit Archer on like episode like 8, 9 or whatever, because we're doing all these characters on our first try. We're not dying as much. I think I've legitimately died. Has it been twice? We did Archer first time, we're doing Rogue first time. Did we die on Priest? I want to say yes. I'm leaning more. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I know we didn't die on Wizard. I feel like the only legitimate death we've had that's like interrupted anything has been Priest, I want to say. We did die in Priest, yeah. Everything else has been in one try, so we're losing a lot of, let's call it runtime. Fuck it. Just because I'm just too good at the game. What can I say? I'm just also like playing better because I've done one of these before. I'm more experienced with, you know, consistently not having a pet on these characters. Because normally if I go petless, it's like a miserable player experience on Ninja. And that's really specific. So I'm not really used to playing like Priest petless or Rogue petless, Archer, you know. And you could argue that we're not petless and that like having like a 40 pet like has saved us. And it probably has in a couple situations. But a lot of times when I die, it's pretty instant. It's just like it's a matter of caution. I think I'm just playing better this time around now that I'm like more used to it, and like I know that I need to actually do well in these early characters, not only for like fame and pet food, but for like stars. And last time I was very like blasé about it. I just played the game casually, and if I died, I died. You know, this time we're actually sitting up on a chair, so to speak. Alright, well here's our 1-5 in Colt. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty impressed that we even bothered to get this at all, especially on, well, especially on 2 different characters. Colts are normally pretty difficult for me to, like, bother to do. It's real easy for me to put off. If we get one more Exalt, though, we basically got 4 Exalts per character because we're on the 4th character. Yeah, that's right. Which is honestly pretty good. You know, it's below average. You know, but it's better than what it should be. And if we get the rest of them, you know, like if we get one more O3, one more nest, and then our halls, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. That's 4. That puts us up to 19, which is like close enough to like 5 per character, which is where we should be. About, not entirely, but good enough. Yeah. So I'm satisfied. We just got a little bit more to do, and then we die. First full skip I've done in, I actually don't really know. At least 6 months, I think. I don't. Did I do any on phenol? Because I sure as shit didn't do any after phenol. If I didn't do any on phenylalanine, then it's been close to a year, I think. I don't remember doing them on when I went to go exalt my night PPE. So I'm pretty sure it's been like close to a year. I hate these. I'm pretty open about it. Unless it's in like a real busy time of day or like an event, they're pretty shit because like if mystics get put in combat, tricksters get put in combat, knights get put in combat, your group sucks, people are slow, poor reaction time. There's a wide cacophony of things that can go wrong, and they're not nearly as clean as they used to be, which isn't great. I don't think they're worth it. They also take fucking for. Okay, did you just turn the group around? You're not supposed to do that. You're really not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to turn the fucking group around for a reason. This is why. This is why we don't turn the group around. Okay. Yeah. Let's not sit on that. Look. This isn't worth it. This isn't worth it, you know? I mean, like, if you get clogged in a hallway like this, it's lethal, as you see there. They take forever to set up, too. Like, I'm tired of seeing, like, 20 million mystics, please, tricksters, please. It's gonna be a pot room, ain't it? No, this can still go. It goes down. Whatever. It's been a really long time since I've map read, so I can't really blame, like, those individual choices. It's really more about, like, yeah, why would you stop there? Look, I get that you, like, realize you made, like, a bit of a mistake. I'm not listening to him. Okay. It's just, I don't like them. You know, I see why people like them. They save a lot of time. But in my opinion, the time you save from the actual dungeon is lost when you have to wait 20 minutes for everyone to, you know, for the neurons to fire, for people to realize that they should be using fucking bring in their mystics, bring in their tricksters, having any at all. I just think they suck. Feel free to have a discourse in the comments, but I don't know. So I think the new season starts on I want to say Tuesday. It's currently Sunday. The frustrating part is that I'm impatient, right? You know, I'd like to immediately end this and then start Warrior, but it's looking like whoa, 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, about. It's looking like I'm gonna probably finish this today, which is nice, and then I guess I'll do nothing Monday. A bit of a discourse we've been having in these videos is like their density. I've seen a lot of comments being like, oh, you should make them shorter for the YouTube algorithm. I'm really aware of how the YouTube algorithm works, you know. I've been doing this for a while. You do want shorter videos with, you know, just more frequency, right? That's what it's being tailored to now, which is, you know, there's a whole load of stuff about that, you know, especially with, like, YouTube Shorts and everything with TikTok. A lot of it, like, research on, like, how attention psychology works and how that's not really good for you with your salience network and whatever. It's not interesting unless you're, like, explicitly into it. Yeah, so I would like to do that. Really, I would. The problem is for a game like this and what the end game is, and I've spoken about this ad nauseum, so we're treading familiar territory. I feel like I wouldn't get enough out of each individual video to, like, warrant them being unique, you know? I mean, we're going through 18 classes, and there's a lot of stuff you need to do for the end game. It's pretty grindy, right? And so I feel like it wouldn't be too interesting to have every single video be like 2 shatters, right? And I'm trying to spice it up, trying to like have some episodes be like something shorter and have some of them be a bit longer. But I think really the realistic way I should be doing about that is having it split between the early game and the late game. I think don't stasis these, Jesus Christ. I think it would be smarter to have the early game like have 8-8, not let's not die. That would be embarrassing. Have the early game be 8-8 be split in two, right? Have the first episode be 4-8, have the last episode be like 8-8, something around there, general guidelines, right? And then from there, exalt over 2, maybe 3 episodes, right? About 4 or 5 episodes per character, right? For some of the ones we don't really care about, Trickster, whatever. Maybe 8-8 over 2, exalt in 1, right? 3. But the problem is, and here's the truth of the matter, right? It's pretty difficult for me to do that, as an individual. Aside from being a content creator, right? Which sounds stupid saying that, but I guess it's what I am. I have allergies right now, so I'm trying not to sniffle, and it's probably why I sound a little different. It's difficult for me to do that, right? Because I sit down, right, to fuck it, this, rogue, right? And I'm like, I just want to get this done, right? I want to just have an episode where I do all of this at once and have a variety of stuff per character. You can call it being a perfectionist, you can call it really whatever you want. But at the end of the day, it does kind of impact that. It's difficult for me to do that format. I won't be satisfied. And, just beyond that, I'd rather not try and find new things to say for the next 14 classes when I'm doing 2 shatters a character. And there's going to be a discussion about it. There are going to be people who say, anything really. Do whatever you want. Do what works for us. I think it would be best if you did this. I think it would be best if you did this. You should do this, right? And first off, no, don't do that. I like having discourse and comments. I like doing it, but it's a little frustrating to have people say, definitives. You should do this, right? Especially over very nitpicky things. One recently was to forge lower tier items into higher tiers for feed power. And the example they gave was like CC. And first off, you don't want to do that, right? Because say you're taking mana UTs and forging them into a CC. Each mana UT is 500 feed power. CC is 1,000. You're not using 2. You're using like 5, I think. They're each 5 and CC's like... Actually, no, CC's... Even if it's 45. My cat just jumped out of the bed. Okay. Nice landing, buddy. Right? Even if CC was like 45, which I think it's a 90. But if it's not. It's 45. That's still 9 items you need, right? Even just mana UTs. If you go higher, if you go up to like 15, a lot of the 15s like Leaf Bow have, 800 feed power. It's not worth it, right? And it's just the first example that came to mind. I think it's a little frustrating when I'm given things like you should do this, right? Because people play differently. I'm not a min-maxer a lot of the time, right? I know how I play. Despite what it may seem like, I'm pretty okay at this game. And I don't really, we talk a lot of big game about our pet. I don't really think we need the perfect pet. I don't really think we need to min-max our vault space. Because at the end of the day, the core concern isn't about these things. It's about the individual characters, right? And we're not forging on these characters. There's not a lot of min-maxing we need to do. So I don't think it's... A lot of things that people tell me aren't very practical in terms of my vision. It would be practical for theirs, which is great. I would love if more people would do this. I'd love to see more people's new account experiences. I'd be fascinating to see what people do with it, right? But it's not mine, My playstyle is different from theirs. It's different from someone else's, and it's different from someone else's, so on and so forth. The season's about to end, so we're about to lose all these marks, so I might as well make another rogue. Anyways, oh, you want to be let out? Wow. Okay, you probably can't hear, but if you can, that's the cat. That's the creature. Okay, give me a minute, buddy. It's okay. So needy, right? Anyways, you know, I do, I have taken people's advice. This isn't to say that I'm ignoring what I'm like reading. I am reading people's comments. I don't respond to all of them, but the handy part about being a small, channel and a small game is that I get notifications for this on my phone, and normally I'll wake up, I'll roll out of bed, I'll brush my teeth, and then I'll sit down, and then I'll read them, right? At the very least at the beginning of each day, if there's anything new. So, if you comment something, it's being read, one way or another. So, all I'm saying is I have a very different playstyle than some people, and I have a very similar playstyle to others, and that's pretty cool. Nests. We can't complete this on time. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Yeah, that's just to say some things you suggest may not be done, and that's just how it be. If you want to do your own new account experience, if you want to try this, I'd love to see, how other people go about this. If you can scrape together a legendary pet before fucking warrior, that'd be, what the fuck is that? Okay. Anyways, yeah, just food for thought. Well, there's our life exalt. Oh my god, 3 more dungeons, 1 nest, 2 voids. Oh, how bad could it be? Clueless. We may end up just. I think I'm just gonna wait in US East for the nest. I don't really think pest control is doing anything. Let's check. No. Halls ping. Cult. No. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, these dungeons are always kind of frustrating to do. They're never doing them when you want them to. Voids less so. Really nests, but the generosity of strangers will fill in the gap. Oh no! Oh, that would have been sick if I got a Sinister Deeds. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're at the end. Can I just say, I love Vital Unity. It is probably my favorite item in the game. It's pretty. I like it. That does give us our Jesus. Fuck them in their call. Scared the shit out of me. That does get us our Havoc in the Halls chest. And I figure we'll pop the chest, but we'll keep the loot boost, all of it. Oh, we lose all our backpacks. I didn't consider that we lose all of our backpacks between seasons. We may do our melees non-seasonal. I'm thinking our big characters, melees, necromancer, mystic, maybe sorcerer, samurai, and kensei will not be seasonal, so that they can get the backpacks. I'll have to remember each of those classes, but we'll probably play it by ear, to be honest. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, the melees, yes. I think the melees are going to be non-seasonal for this. I think Warrior will be, actually. Let me correct that. I think Warrior is going to be seasonal because it's the start of the new season. But I think Knight and Paladin won't be, so we can get the backpack. We'll see. Well, obviously, yeah, we're going to have to play it by ear. But that's our tentative plan for now, because they're the cream of the crop. They're what I'm doing this account for, is these classes that I really enjoy. And I think they exemplify a lot of what, kind of a new account experience is for me. The melees, obviously, they're strong, they're tanky, you're a relatively weak pet. Not anymore, not really. I'll be a legendary by then, never mind. But, like, Necromancer, Mystic, Sorcerer, Samurai, and Kensei are all classes that I genuinely enjoy playing, that I haven't really had the chance to play, because I already have exalts in them on my main, and I don't want to reset their exalts, which, by the way, public service announcement, you can reset your exalts. You can email Deca and ask them to do it. I did it for Knight on Puberty, and I did it for Paladin. I've mentioned it in casual conversation, and every time I do it, people go, wait, you can do that? Yes, you can reset your exalts. Either way, let's finish this up. there won't be much between now and then. We'll just get it done and end the episode and the character. Holy Crew is doing 2 fort runs. And I'd ask, can I just join for one for 04? I just need. Oh, we just made it. Holy shit. Um, that's just something I've kind of realized about playing this game. And there being like requirements, is a lot of the times it's really just kind of. It sounds like stupid, you know. It's really easy to just like ask. You know, like if they say no, you know, you probably weren't gonna go anyways, right? But there's really no harm in just being like, "Can I join for this?" And then if they say yes, sweet, you know. But I used to just say screw it and just crash these. Not really like high rec runs, not like 4-4. Oh, Moonlight Village, right? Um, but like if it was like 1-4, 2-4, I'd come in a 0-4 and just kind of risk it for like halls or whatever, right? There's really no harm in asking, you know. I don't know. My problem is I've asked before and have things that like I'll have like a sky splitter. Hey, I see Smugs a lot. Smugs, you're kind of everywhere. Are you in here? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say if you weren't, Jesus. Cockroaches. Yeah, okay. No, wrong. Yeah, I've joined with like a glad guard and a cranium to like a pub holes run. No, you know their standard requirements and a sky splitter, and the motherfucker said no, and I know exactly who it was because it was the same person who banned me from OSync. That was deserved. I will say. I will say, that was deserved. I deserved to be banned from OSync. They told me repeatedly not to crash, and I went, "What's the worst that could happen?" So, that aside, I sometimes I think requirements are unreasonable. I think a lot of the endgame player base kind of shares that mentality. At least I'd like to think so. Um, that it's a touch unreasonable to stick to such like severe like. I'm gonna be honest. I also don't think for like the sake of like pub halls, I don't really think you need a full set of tops for a decent run. I think you could even go as low as like T10. Dungeoneer got rid of their requirements, and their runs aren't different. I'll phrase it like that intentionally. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like see much of a difference with their runs. I don't think pub halls needs full tops. You know, I mean, okay, it's 12-4, 12-4. As someone who does a lot of PPEs, I don't know. People are still gonna bring good sets to zero rec runs. You know, if you need the Exalt and you have like a fucking Majesty or whatever, you're gonna bring that. You know. I don't know. That's just me. There's one shitty YouTube video isn't gonna be like, oh, you're right. We should totally change this. You know, I'm just airing out my personal beef. You know, so there's that. But this is our last one for the Exalt. We did get Havoc in the halls, so we could theoretically do another one. But I said I would do one, so I'm only gonna do one, and then we just wait for the nest. I think. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. Go up, please. Oh. I'm saying Void Quiver. Ah. No. No. We're not. We're no. We're not. We're not using that. 30. What the fuck? Okay. Maybe we are. 56. Okay. Let me. I have more void marks than I need. Oh, I guess I'll give that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish this thing gave like 10 defense, you know, and then a 2% chance with no cooldown to dodge an attack. And 2 sounds pretty low, you know. 2's a really low number. But for something like NBC, like a bullet hell, maybe 5%. Let's go 5%. 5% chance to dodge an attack. It won't save you for an insta-kill because you'd only dodge one shot, not the rest of them. But it's incredibly valuable for like a bullet hell. Like for patience, obviously, I don't think it would have a cooldown. You know, maybe like a 1-second cooldown? I don't know. I think if you gave it like a 5-second cooldown, that would suck. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. That would kind of suck. 7% XP bonus. What is wrong with you? You fucking assholes. it's 1100 feet power. I'm cool with that, and it's our Void Exalt. If we had gotten Omni or Source Stone, I think I would have used that. Nest Avenue runs. I don't even know why I bothered. No. Okay, that was weird. That happened, I guess. Cool. We also used 1,000 fame to change our second pet to Spooky, in case you're wondering where that went. Cool. I like Nil, but I don't like Nil, you know what I mean? Thank God for Semicar. I love him so fucking much right now. He's he's giving me sex, and I was like, well, I need I need a nest. And he was like, I'll put one up. What a lad. Saved our ass. Would you look at that? We die in 5 minutes, and the game finally felt the kindness to give us a sweet little upgrade on the way out. Thank God, we're saved. What the fuck is this? I'm not even taking that. We're done. We're free. We're done. We're dying. We're out. We're out. There's our Exalt. I'm leaving the call. Thank you, Semicar. When you see this in like a day. So we're gonna vault the vest. We're gonna do that. That's 750. And you know what? We don't need the coins. We're a legal adult. We can make our own choices. So that's gonna be that. I'll start next episode in a day and 7 hours. I'm not getting up at 5 in the fucking morning for this. We'll start it on Tuesday, and we'll start the new. Jin. Well, we'll start it on Tuesday. We'll start Warrior, and we'll start the episode, which is getting Legendary Pet, which is great. And we're not gonna fuck up the fusion because that's a lot of fame. The one you need to keep is the one up top. The one you're losing is the one beneath. That's how this works. All right, here we go. Let's die. Thank God. We're out. Okay. Cool. We could fuse now, but I wanted to name the night. You know what? We'll do it now. We'll do it now. You know what? We're already here. We're done. No, we do that, and we do that. We upgrade to legendary. Leave. And there goes a huge chunk of our fame. Fuse. And we should see Magic Heal. Thank God. And your skin doesn't change. Oh, not until Divine. Okay. Let's go dump off all of our items. And Warrior will start with the new season. Which means there's 0 point in making this character. These will all be transferred over. Everything in our gift chest will be transferred over. Which will be nice because they can all sit there for a new character, like if we make a character and it happens to be at the end of the season, or you know, whatever, if we happen to not be seasonal for whatever reason, we can reap the rewards of our previous work. That's too much fame. Okay, let's dial it back a minute. That's 1,000, that's that, and that's, I'm suddenly remembering why I didn't max legendary on Phenol, because it takes too much fame. So I guess we'll leave those characters there, and we'll fuck off for a day, and then I'll do jack shit, you know. I'll play League of Legends with my brother. I'll try not to Chris Brown a kid, and we'll clock out. It's great. Thanks for coming. Thanks to Semicar for helping us crawl through Rogue. And we're doing great in our Exalts. 19 isn't exactly where we need to be. For 4 characters, it's about 5 per character. We're in line to finish with 100. And then our melee is our give-a-shits, you know, will carry us through. Yeah, so thanks for coming. I'm actually pretty impressed with the fact that I uploaded episode 10 yesterday, and I'm finishing 11 the next day. That's the closest thing to productive I've had this entire series. So thanks for coming. If you want to participate in the discourse in the comments, I know you guys love to do that. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.